Okay. So this is the road. We came in
Right.
here.
We came in there, and we are in this house right here.
Okay.
The cottage is a little over a third of a mile back in the woods on that laneway that when the road forked, if you had gone to the right, you would have gone back to the cottage.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good.
And the pictures that he put up there are pretty good for the well, they're pretty good for the house as well.
Yeah. Whoever did he do the pictures or did somebody else?
Mishak did these.
Mishak?
Yeah.
That's who I use.
Yeah.
He is really good.
But anyway, that I put that there so people would have that in their mind when we start around. This is technically the fourth bedroom. We've been using it for an office since we moved in here in 2002.
Okay.
At that time, I still had my gem cutting business and a rock shop. I had customers all over the world, literally.
Yeah.
I had customers in various different places in Europe, Australia, New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
I started gem cutting in 1960, had two separate careers, but kept up my gem cutting. And starting in 1987, I started buying rock shops when people would die and their family didn't want to deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd come in, I'd buy everything, truck it out.
Hmm.
When we moved down here,
Good way to get a good collection going.
we brought 50,000 pounds of gemstones. The big barn that we have down at the bottom of the hill was a display room.
Oh, wow.
It's got waist-high benches throughout with fluorescent lights, and it was full.
Wow. That's amazing.
Anyway, so this is the fourth bedroom, which we use as our office. Small closet, set up,
Great office. Yeah, it's a great office.
Yeah, well, and when we switched over, we let go of CenturyLink a year and a half ago now, and we're with Holston Connect. And this is where we had them bring the broadband in. Mm-hmm. So we have 300 megabytes per second communication. We're not TV watchers, so 300 megabytes is plenty fast.
Plenty, yeah.
Holston Connect goes to a gigabyte if you want it.
Okay.
But we don't need it.
Yeah.
Whoever comes here, if they do.
And that's it's all relative too. 300, like I'm in the middle of Johnson. I live in Johnson City,
mm-hmm.
and my broadband, I think ours is 250.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people on it, so sometimes it gets
slow. Loggy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the good part about this is that this is fiber optic to the house, and we don't use wireless connection. So we use a regular wired router.
Mm-hmm.
We could take advantage of the full 300 meg because we're going through the wires. It's only 100 meg to the computers.
Gotcha.
But we've also got the telephone on there, and it cut our rates by over 40% to go from CenturyLink to Holston Connect.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of CenturyLink.
Well, anyhow. This is bedroom number 4, really. The other 3 are the main bedrooms upstairs. Full bath down here.
Okay.
We recently had this spring, actually in February and March, we had a plumber through and checked everything, made sure that everything was up to snuff. Like we hadn't used this shower. We had one of our daughters was taking grad school at ETSU in the summer, and the rest of the year she was school nurse director at the American School in Dakar in the Senegal.